Damn, been a long hot summer.
You need to get a better line. You say that shit every time. It's been a long summer. Then it's been a long winter. Thank God we don't have much of a fall and spring, and then you would have more shit to talk about.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, that's real intelligent.
Listen, I had a real hard day.
Every day is a hard day if you're doing your job.
Yeah, every day is a hard day. Lately, I feel like I've been running into brick walls. You know, I want to help my people, but sometimes I'm just not allowed to. And these teen moms are sometimes getting too hard to deal with. The other night, I was on call, and just when things started to settle down around midnight, I get a call from the hospital. One of my teen moms has been beaten up by the baby's father. So I hop in my car, I go down to the ER, and when I find her, her face is all covered with bandages. She's in no condition to talk. So I asked the doctor, "Where's the father?" He says, "Cops took him in." I look around, I said, "Where's the baby?" Surprised look on his face. "What baby?" So I hop back in my car, I drive over to the apartment. When I get there, the door's locked. Shit, I can hear the baby crying inside. So I kicked the door in. I went in, I grabbed the baby, I got some Pampers, some formula, and then I drove on back to the hospital. Got to the ER, gave the baby to one of the nurses, and then I called Child Protective Services. They can't send anybody until 7 a.m. Fuck me. Now I gotta stay there all night. Just don't pay me enough to take this abuse. I can't do it anymore. I'm leaving. No notice, I'm just leaving at the end of the day. I'm feeling old familiar pains. My head hurts, my leg hurts. Nam put 2 holes in me, one in my heart and one in my leg. Since then I've been trying to fill them up. I just can't anymore. This damn leg's been acting up again. My bum leg won't let me forget about the slug I took in Nam.
You've been here 18 years. Long enough to know it is not about the money. There will never be another chance to help people who need us the most, so we just keep kicking ass. Your help is very much needed. How long before you retire?
2.5 years. What about you?
3 years until I'm even eligible for early retirement. Shit. That means I have to go alone for 3 years without you? You can't quit. Think of me and all the good you done. The kids love you. And all teen moms aren't bad. Remember the teen moms that work with you? They really need you. And I rely on you. You've always been my mentor. And I just can't make it without you.
Oh, come on, Doris. I know you're a real strong woman. Remember when you first started here? I mean, you were hell on wheels. I can't remember how many times I had to pull you away for some heated argument with a young doctor. I mean, you were hell on all the interns. You know, you can be a real bitch.
Fuck you!
You remember that, the old white lady who handed out the food stamps, you know? Well, she never liked Mexicans, you know? I always felt like saying to her, "Bitch, we are in South Texas, you know? Learn to deal with it." Anyway, she's always messing with the Mexican food stamp recipients. So, last week I got a call from one of my Mexican food stamp clients. She was crying. Says her food stamps have been taken away. She got called down to the food stamp office, and when she got there on time, the old lady just tore into her. Said it had come to her attention that she had a man living with her, and that was against the rules, and so she had to cut her off. Seems she sent one of her flunkies over there to drive by a house. And the caseworker noticed some men's clothing hanging on the fence. And she never got out of the car. She never saw any man. She never knocked on her door.
What a bunch of witches.
Well, my client speaks very little English, but she understands, and so after talking a while, she admits to the men's clothing being on a fence. You see, they were given to her by her neighbor whose husband doesn't wear them anymore. You see, she was going to have a yard sale, and the neighbor was just trying to help her out.
I never knew the whole story. I just figured you were being a jerk.
Oh, kiss my ass.
Great. Now you're down on my level.
Oh, Doris, that will never, ever happen. So anyway, I got on the phone. I called up the food stamp office. I asked to speak to the old bitch. Well, they started switching me around playing that phone game, you know. I hung up. I was so pissed off.
I would have liked to have been there. Then what happened?
Well, I went down to the office myself the next day, and I asked to see a supervisor. After a while, one comes around, and so I told her the whole story. And she said, her boss, the old lady, had just gone on vacation, and maybe I should just come back in 2 weeks.
I guess that's went over like a lead balloon.
Well,
sometimes I wonder who's really in charge.
So I went up to the administrative offices in the elevator, and I got up there. You should see these offices. They're all decked out. I mean, it's like night and day what they look like and what we had down in the basement. All these nicely dressed people in their nice little offices. I could feel their eyes on me. Anyway, eventually a lady comes out, administrator, so I explained the whole problem to her. She says, ooh, that must be some terrible misunderstanding. Maybe we should just wait for the lady to get back and straighten it out. I said, what about my client? I mean, she's got 2 little kids to feed. She said, well, maybe they could just eat with friends.
Those in the Ivy Tower have no compassion or interest in solving any problems other than their own.
Yeah, well, I threatened to file a complaint. She said my allegations were very serious. I said I can prove it. Me and my big mouth, you should have seen the look on her face. Well, anyway, she agreed to call in an investigator from the state office. So, I showed up on Monday with my client, and I noticed that they were planning on taping the whole meeting. So then I realized my job could be on the line.
Oh, I never want to go there. I need my retirement. You did the right thing, but it took a lot of courage.
Well, it's just part of the job. Anyway, the investigator confirmed that my client's story panned out. And so they finally went into the old lady's shrine, and they found her folder stuffed away in some desk drawer. Well, that was all the evidence they needed. My client's allotment was fully reinstated.
Now, do you know why we need and trust you? What's happened to the guy who wanted to change the system?
Well, I know I did the right thing. But I've been fighting one system or another for more than 30 years. You know, back in the Army, most of the officers I had to deal with had their heads up their ass, just like these assholes. But now I'm just totally burnt out. God, how did I get this way?
Mike, why don't you think about taking a vacation? Don't throw away all the good you've done.
I don't know. I just don't feel like myself anymore. I mean, I need to go somewhere and find out who I am. Heart's been broken too many times. I don't know what to do.
Mike, you just can't leave me like this. This is scaring me to death.
My heart's been broken too many times. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm done. Doris, I gotta tell you something about myself. When we first met years ago at the hospital, I wasn't completely truthful about my past. See, when I got back from Nam, I was having these nightmares and I was hooked on heroin, and I started dealing back here, and the same old story, you know. I started using more than I was selling. I was off my game. I got reckless, and pretty soon I wound up destitute in the streets. Luckily, a good friend of mine got me into a rehab program. I straightened out, but Doris, them nightmares are back with a vengeance. I can't sleep. One night I even thought about suicide. I got nothing left to give.
I don't think any less of you. We all have skeletons in our closet. I love the man I know and trust.
I have to go.
No!
Hello everybody, I'm Barry Feinstein, the director, and this is
Robert Garcia.
I'm glad you know your name. This very powerful scene is the end of a 30-year friendship, trying to make this city and this world a better place. And what we go through actually a whole lifetime of fighting battles that we can't win, and yet through it all we accomplish something. But this scene really is a goodbye to not just the friendship, but maybe to even the life. And what the scene really promotes is you gotta stay in there as long as you can, do the best you can, and love life and be kind. Robert, what do you think?
Well, I just want to add that it was a great directing job, and it's wonderful that we did it here at your house. Mm-hmm. It really brings us together, and the two actors, wonderful. I look forward, maybe we might be able to do another show sometime. I know we've done a lot together for all these years, but you know how it is. There's always room for one more. All right?
Okay.
Thank you so much.